Amazing job. First and foremost, I got to ask, what do you think people are gonna take away from this? Because there's a lot of trials and tribulations this band goes through fame, through their mishaps. What can the new generation of artists take away from Motley Crue?
I feel like for us our main focus was telling, giving people maybe for like younger audience hadn't seen that world into the 80s, which was such a different time, like such a lost time now. It's, you never return to something like that. But, Motley Crue sold how many hundred and something million? Loads of albums. So we wanted to like honor the music and for the people that saw that band then, and it meant so much to them, and kind of bring that to life.
Yeah, kind of make it feel like that they're experiencing that for the first time.
Yeah, because I was born in '92, so I missed it. So it's such a fascinating window into a long gone time, I would say.
And showing like consequences, to answer your question, I think showing consequences.
I mean, it also shows them in a pretty real like light, pretty raw reality. But you play Nicky, and he has quite the arc. How fulfilling was it playing that character and diving into somebody as complex?
Oh, I mean, as an actor, it's a dream to play someone that has so many layers. I remember when I first read the script, I was like, I want to play Tommy. He's just like such a lovable, horny puppy dog of rock and roll.
And I wanted to play Nicky.
He wanted to play Nicky,
and
then we kind of both. I mean, he walked into the room and he's like, his physicality is everything. He is Tommy Lee, and they were like, would you think about playing Nicky? Would you do a tape for Nicky? And I suddenly realized there was such complexity there, and that is a dream for an actor to be able to dive into that, I guess.
Well, speaking of Tommy, I mean, that's like perfect casting for you and as Tommy, because you come from a music background as well. How did you relate to that, both being kind of like in the rock star kind of life?
I think, I had attached myself to Tommy just as a fan from a lot younger. Even his other book, Tommyland, I was huge on. I'd read those when I was really young. I'd got Tommy Lee's Mayhem tattoo that was on his stomach, tattooed on my wrist. Must have been like 18 maybe.
Me too.
I was always like tall, lanky, loved girls, loved music.
Yeah.
It wasn't too far of a departure from what I had.
Now, Mick may not have been the biggest celebrity coming out of the band, but he has one of the sharpest personalities and perspective. What did you want to bring to that character and really dive into with Mick?
I guess, first and foremost, how much of an incredible musician he is and what he brought to the band as a musician. That passion and drive to just be amazing, and that aggressive style. And also it's I think he's kind of maybe the wise owl of the band. He's lived a bit more, he's already experienced life a little bit more.
He was sleeping on park benches when he first...
Yeah, exactly, and and he had, he'd lived a whole different life. And and it's kind of how excited he was to have finally found where he was supposed to be in this band with these guys, and I think that was really important for me.
But I think Iwan really took it to the next level, though, really with the physicality of the acting, because I think too it was amazing to see that. Yeah, sure. There's less words on paper from Mick Mars, but watching, you can't help but just always see the little things, like when he struggles to get up, or all those. It spoke so loudly. I remember when I watched it for the first time. I mean, I don't like talking to you while you're I'm talking about you while you're right here, but
thanks, though. That's very sweet.
Now, Motley Crue is known for having crazy stories, and not all of them can fit into this film.
No.
Are there any crazy stories that you guys have heard about or researched that didn't make it into the film?
I mean, I think there's definitely a process when you write a script that you can't fit everything in. So I think there's a lot of stories that didn't make it into the film, and we had a great writing team that kind of just weaved the best version of our story for now, I think.